I've never cooked this before, and I'm not a pro at cooking. We've had some really bad stuff right here in Bubba's Garage. Is this one of them? Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. Guys, I actually just lied. It's not afternoon, it's evening. It's currently 5:22 p.m. right here in Central Texas. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's freezing cold outside still. Bobby and I, well, we're taking care of some dinner plans. We're gonna make up some, well, it's gonna be like a breakfast casserole. Guys, the other day, we did like the biscuits and southern gravy. You know, the country sausage gravy, and you pour it over your biscuits. We did it. It turned out really, really good. Yeah. If you guys follow us on Facebook, you probably saw us post something about that. I want to give a huge, and I mean a huge shout out to Southern Food Junkie. Guys, do me a favor. I'm going to put a link there in the description. Go check him out. Honestly, he did it the other day and kind of made me crave some. And so we did it. We did like the biscuits from scratch. We took like 4 hours to cook the biscuits. And honestly, the biscuits didn't turn out great. It's a good thing we didn't vlog on that day, but we will vlog it one of these days. But tonight, right now, we're gonna make some casserole, and it's actually the breakfast casserole. And I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we're gonna find out right here, right now on Bubba's Garage. Shelby's in there doing some homework. I'm currently cooking up 1 pound of breakfast sausage. I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, some veggies to that. And then, well, I'll tell you more here in just a minute. All right, guys, once you got your sausage kind of cooked up really good, not too good, but somewhat good, what you're going to do is you're going to throw in some veggies, and they can be pretty much anything you want. We're actually using onions and bell peppers. That should hurt. But now, well, here's the simple part. You're going to add a little bit of pepper. You're going to add a little bit of salt, but if you want to add a little bit of pizzazz like we do, guys, I'm not going to lie, I can't stand it if it's bland. If it's bland, it just ain't going to cut it. So, what I actually do is I add a little bit of cayenne, just a pinch of cayenne, because the pinch of cayenne will get that kick that you're looking for. I usually let Shelby do this because if I do it, it's going to have way too much kick to it. So, Shelby's very gentle. No, a little bit more. No, just one more pinch. I won't tell nobody. See, so just a little bit of cayenne, and honestly, I want more, but I will save it. Now. I can't do spicy things. Yeah, well, you know, it tears up your little tummy. I get it. I get it. Okay, so the next ingredient you're going to do is cumin. And honestly, you don't have to add the cumin, but here's the thing. Do you want this a Mexican breakfast casserole, or do you just want it a Texas casserole? Well, I kind of like that Mexican pizzazz, honestly. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add a little bit of cumin to this, and then we're going to let it sear up for a few more minutes, and then we'll move on to actually making the casserole itself. Okay. How's homework?
It was easy.
Easy's good. Easy's good. All right, guys, we put the lid on it. We're going to let it sit for a little bit and kind of get the veggies moist and softened. You don't really want them hard. Just a little soft. Bobby and Shelby are over here. They're taking care of our egg mix. What we actually have is we have half a cup of milk, six eggs, right? Six eggs. And then Shelby's going to add the dash of the seasonings it's pretty much the same seasonings that we just put in the skillet for the sausage, except we're adding one additional ingredient, and that's paprika. So we'll probably dose this up quite a bit. And why, I'm not really sure, but that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So there's a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some cumin. We're going to dose that up a little bit, but not too much. Shelby's pinch of cayenne, and then some paprika. And then once all of that is done, we're going to come over here to our 9-inch round baking dish. And, well, we layered it up with some corn chips. So what we're going to do here in just a moment, well, I'll tell you about that here in just a second. But let me tell you something else. Guys, there's some other channels out there that we follow that actually do a lot of baking recipes, some crock pot meals and things like that we've kind of followed. And these are everyday vloggers, but I want to give a couple of them a shout out. So, guys, do me a favor. Go check out Corina over at Life's Little Things. Link is there in the description. They do a lot of recipes and stuff like that. So if that's some things that you're interested in, definitely go check it out. By the way, guys, if any of these folks that you go and visit, hey, do me a favor. Tell them Bubba sent you. All right, guys, everything is prepped up and ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to take half of our sausage mix and we're going to put it on top of our bottom layer of corn chips. Then after that, we'll take half of our sauce mix. That's where we put in the 6 eggs, etc. Oh, forgot. One extra ingredient that you need to add to your egg mix is the green chilies with the tomatoes.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget that. But be sure to drain your water. You don't want all that water in your egg. So what you're going to do is you're going to put all of that down. You're going to pour half of your egg mix on top of that. But before you do that, you need to add cheese. Man, I am so got this backwards. Looks like Shelby's going in for the cheese, y'all. Shelby, in for the cheese, in for the cheese, in for the cheese. So you're going to douse that up really well with cheese. You know, not overdo it, but kind of overdo it. You know what I mean? I mean, just put some cheese in there. You can handle it. Just put some cheese in there. Yeah, just put it in there. Just put it, there you go. Good job. Good job. Sometimes, guys, you know what I'm talking about. If you have kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They never listen to you. They never do what they're told. Sometimes you just got to pat that hand and it's all good. It's all good. So now, what you're going to do is now you're actually going to pour your eggs and your stuff on top of that. And Bobby really doesn't know what she's doing. Guys, what you don't know is right before this little video shoot section, I gave them instructions on how to do this. So you're going to pour that up on there. And then you're going to add the rest of your meat mix. Save me some for later. Okay.
No,
I like
raw egg.
I know I like raw eggs. Hey, I think raw eggs, aren't they raw eggs, like helps with protein, right? So it gives you muscles. In our last video, we did an install, like a light bar, a single row light bar install in the winter edition, and we had to use some of them Bubba muscles. So, you know, as long as you eat some raw eggs every once in a while, you might get sick, but you get some muscles. All right, so now we have our corn chips in there. We're gonna add the last bit of our sausage and veggie mix, and then Shelby is gonna do the whole dousing thing of the cheese all over again. And then, see, here's the last part. After you pour the, I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to slap you. So, after you pour the last bit of your egg mix and all that stuff on top of this, what you need to do, you can put in corn chips and stuff like that. But guys, keep in mind, we're going to bake this in the oven for about 350 degrees. And when you do that, the top layer of chips is going to get really hard. It's going to get really crisp. Now, it's edible, it's good. But what I'm going to do is, we're going to grind some of those up and we're going to sprinkle it down, almost like breadcrumbs, if you will. So that way when we bake it, we don't have this big, huge, crisp layer on top. That is the plan. So a couple of minutes and we have Shelby's coming in with the cheese. Shelby's coming in with the cheese. No, you just got to put the whole thing. We had this discussion. Oh. So you put that all, no, we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more. A little bit more. And then we'll sprinkle our chips. And we'll get that mug put in the oven. Hey guys, just so you know, this is not a cooking show. This is Bubba's Garage Vlogs. We do all kinds of crazy stuff right here on Bubba's Garage, but one of the most important things that we do is Jeeps. We do all kinds of Jeep stuff, and well, this is not one of them, but you gotta eat or you can't do the next project.
And I promise you, we have no idea what we're doing.
That's a very valid statement. We have no clue what we're doing. Guys, honestly, how many times have we made this in our lifetime? Absolutely zero.
Nope.
This is the first time we're making this right here in Bubba's Garage. You guys get to see it live, and I'm not gonna lie, I hope it turns out good because man, I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm hungry. And just like that, guys, it's ready to go in the oven. Bobby is taking it now. She is going for she's going for it. Oh man, it's liquefied like crazy. But guys, honestly, all that egg mix, it's gonna fluff up really big. So just be prepared for that. And honestly, this recipe that I gave you, well, you don't wanna overdo it. If you do, you wanna get a bigger pan because them eggs will fluff right out of there. I mean, feathers and all, feathers and all, feathers and all. Yeah. So guys, do me a favor, go check out Criminal Kitchen over there. Guys, honestly, this guy cooks up a lot of stuff. And honestly, well, He cooks up a lot of seafood stuff that I can't cook right here on Bubba's Garage. But guys, do me a favor. Go check out his channel. His link is there in the description. You know what? I'm going to give you another one because this thing is going to take 30, 35 minutes to cook. Guys, do me a favor. Go check out Cheryl and Family. Guys, they cook up some really good stuff. And they're Texans, so they do some barbecue stuff. They do some barbecue stuff. Right here on Bubba's Garage, we do barbecue time as well as griddle time. And well, they've given us quite a few recipe options. So definitely go check them out. You got about 35 minutes before this is done. So when you come back, I want to hear what you thought of those two channels. All right, guys, it's done. And honestly, we told you earlier in this video, we've never made this before. We're really interested to find out how Shelby's reaction is going to be. And you could probably tell we got another camera out. So I'm really, really curious. Hey, Ben. Hey, blow it. It's hot. It's hot.
Just came
Guys,
out of the oven.
I want to say, do me a favor. Check the links in the description. Check out all of these channels. I got one other channel I'd like to add to this. And that is Let's Get Cooking, y'all. I want you to do me a favor. Check out those channels. Send them some Bubba love. Let them know that we sent you. Is it cooled off yet?
Yeah.
Should I keep talking to the camera to keep things going? Take a bite. Take a bite. She's going in for it, guys. Slight blow. Got to give it a little bit of blow just so it doesn't get... It's going to burn your tongue and you get blisters everywhere.
You won't be able to taste it.
I've never cooked this before and I'm not a pro at cooking. We've had some really bad stuff right here in Bubba's Garage. Is this one of them? Is it really good?
Is it good?
I see the smirk. Is it really good? No, for real. So finish your bite, and we'll take that off camera so no one sees you like chewing and smacking and stuff. So finish your bite and then tell us the truth. Is this something that you would recommend cooking daily? And honestly, give us a rating, 1 out of 5 Bubba thumbs. How many Bubba thumbs?
One
like
being the worst.
4.
So not the best, but pretty good.
Yeah, because if you're going for the breakfast, it's more of like a nacho kind of mix,
Kind of more nacho-y then.
So we added too much cheese?
Not much of a breakfast.
Really? It's got eggs and sausage in it. There ain't no breakfast
sausage.
So, lesson from Shelby. 1 out of 5 Bubba thumbs, it gives you a 4. Here's the hint. Tell your daddy not to be slapping your hands. Too much cheese. No? Want too much cheese? Yeah, maybe
Too much. A little too much.
A little too much. So guys, honestly, this is not our typical video right here on Bubba's Garage. Honestly, this is not even our typical vlog. But here's the thing. We wanted to change things up a little bit. And in the end, I kind of wanted to do a bunch of shout outs. And I figured this would be a great, exciting way to do that.
Yeah.
So guys, do me a favor. Check the links in the description. Definitely go check those guys out. Let them know Bubba sent you. And well, honestly, I'd really like to know what you guys think about this video. Should we do more videos like this? Not necessarily cooking, but more shout-out videos like this.
Yeah.
You know? Let us know what you think. Guys, meanwhile, we're going to wrap it up and we're going to grub. You know what I mean? I'm going to grub.
It looks good. I'm ready to eat.
I'm hungry, man.
It's really good.
So guys, do me a favor. If you really like this video and you want to stick around and find out what happens next right here in Bubba's Garage, do me a favor.
And you know you do.
Yeah, you know you do. You know you do. You know you do. Please subscribe. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.
Good night.